Hello. How are we doing? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day. We are in Daytona Beach right at the moment for today, maybe tomorrow. Might well, probably will stay here a couple days actually. And then we'll move along to go somewhere else. Where we will go after that, I have no clue. But I figured I'd hop on, say hello for a little while. I need to plug this in so my phone doesn't go dead. To be honest here, let me get this plugged in. There we go. There we go, Goldie. Just like that. We can just hang out, go live on YouTube, Goldie, and just, be kind of lazy. You're back there sleeping, having a good old time sleeping, aren't you? Yes, you are. You lucky duck. You lucky duck. Yippee yo. Oh, shoot. Is that the spot? Oh, it's not the right charger. Son of a buckle. I was going to try and plug that light in so it doesn't go dead on me or something, but what's up, Goldie? You come up to say hi? Say hi. You want the fan pointed on you? There you go. You have the fan on you, honey. Oh, come up and smell the light, sniff the light, and be like, hey, what's going on with the light there, buddy? Buddy! Goldie, you're awesome. I love you. I love you. I do. You make traveling so much fun when you come when I have you. Well, you're always with me, but you make traveling so much fun. You definitely make it worthwhile come traveling. Yo, what's up? How you doing? I'm just hanging out in my Toyota Prius. It's sprinkling rain right now outside. And this is what my dog and I do when we have to deal with the rain. Hey, what's up, Jax? How are you? Thanks for stopping and saying hello. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a nice day. Goldie and I are just kind of hanging out. What dog is that? That's my dog. I don't know what she is. She's a mixture of different breeds. You want your window down? I better. There you go. You can have your window down a little bit. I'm not 100% sure what type of breed she is, to be honest with you. She was a rescue dog. So, she might have a little pit bull in her. She might not. She's a good dog. I know that. I love having her with when we go. How old is she, Rick? Let's see. On the 24th of this year was our 2-year anniversary. Her and I being together, and she was about 8, 9 months old when I got her. She's getting close to that 3-year-old range. Hello from the UK. Hello, Jordan. How are you? Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. How's my day? My day has been excellent, other than a little bit of rain. I'm in Florida right now doing some car camping in my Prius. And I was in Tampa yesterday. I left Tampa yesterday about, I don't know, 1:30 in the morning to come over here to Daytona. Because if you've ever been in Florida and travel across the I-4 corridor, it's an absolute nightmare to go across during the day. There's so much traffic. It's ridiculous to get across I-4. So we did it in the middle of the night, and I set my cruise, and away we went. We had zero issues getting across the corridor from Tampa to Daytona. It was wonderful. And now the dog and I are just chilling out since it's been raining. We just finished going for a walk probably 20 minutes ago, a half hour ago, and it wasn't raining. And then it started to rain, which was kind of a real bummer. It kind of sucks when it rains, especially being in a Toyota Prius. If you can kind of see, like, that's where I keep my food in the bottom two there, and then that's my cooking utensils up there. Excuse me. That red thing is my solar panel that I can put out, a foldable one. Then there's a shelf back there, and then that little green light, you can see that green light right over there. That's my inverter that I have mounted up there. It's a 2,000 watt inverter I have. Yeah, then my shelf right over, right over in there, right there. Then there's another one of those plastic shelves behind that one. It's only two levels high on that one. But it gets a little cramped when it rains, to say the least. You don't have a whole lot of room in a Prius. The good thing is, like, right next to me here, you can see this camo. Here, I'll grab this 1 second. I'll show you. I better just set the phone. There we go. How's that? Oh, shoot. Son of a gun, I lost connection, and well, I think I got it working again. Shoot. What do you do? That's kind of a bummer, but that happens. I gotta turn the fan. I gotta point the fan. I got a fan that's on top of my air fryer, a USB rechargeable fan I put on top of the air fryer. How's your day going? Everybody having a beautiful day? It's beautiful here in Florida, other than the rain that we've had. We've had kind of intermittent rain here in the Daytona area, on and off a little bit. Sprinkle here, sprinkle there throughout the day today. Today was a day that if you were able to miss some raindrops, you got outside, spent a little bit of time outside like Goldie and I did, went for a couple different walks, and then you get trapped in your vehicle, which is all right. I don't mind, I guess. Goldie, she don't mind. She's sleeping. She's napping. She's got her head underneath that shelf back there just hanging out. Goldie. She's such a fun dog to have along. I love her so much. She brings me so much joy. Don't you, Goldie? You bring me lots of joy. Don't you? You're a sweetheart. She's so much fun to have with. We do a lot of traveling and car camping in this Prius, and ever since I've had her to go along car camping with me, because I used to do car camping before and I didn't have a dog with. It was just me going alone, and it's not so bad being alone. I don't mind being alone and car camping on my own, but it's a whole lot funner when I have her with. That she's so stinking cute, aren't ya? Yes, you are, Goldie. You're so cute. Y'all having a good day? How's everybody else's day going? Oh, hey, my zipper's down. Son of a bucko. I better zip that up. I wonder how long that's been down. Since I got dressed this morning? No, I went to the bathroom a couple times. Shoot. I don't even know. We're staying in a cool little spot here. We're actually camped out right next to, if anybody's familiar with NASCAR, and I'm sure quite a few of you are familiar with NASCAR, but we're right next to the Daytona International Speedway is where we're camping out, in a free car camping spot that I found. This place here last year. It's not a real secret, I mean, so I don't have to be real secretive of what it is, but I stayed in this place last year. I think I stayed 4 or 5 nights here in Daytona last year. I don't exactly 100% remember, but I think it was 4 or 5 nights I stayed in this spot last year right next to the Daytona International Speedway. But last year, when I was in Florida, at the time when I was in Florida last year car camping, was when Bike Week was going on. Oh, that was so much fun. I was able to be here for Bike Week and tour around the Speedway and stuff for Daytona Bike Week. That was so much fun. That was a lot of fun. I'll probably still be in Florida, and I think it's in February. I want to say Bike Week is in Daytona Bike Week's in February. If somebody knows when Daytona Bike Week is, you can absolutely 100% leave a comment. That would be fantabulous. I would appreciate that for sure. All right. Well, son of a buckle. That's what I think. I didn't have any coffee today. For whatever reason, I usually only have 1 cup of coffee a day. And I didn't have one today, so I figured it's 5 o'clock at night. Why not have a cup of coffee at 5 o'clock at night? Right? Why not? I mean, hey, it's just a little caffeine, a little coffee isn't going to kill you when you try to go to bed tonight, not by any means. But, still a few sprinkles. I'll probably be able to get out and go for a walk again tonight. I hope. The dark clouds seem like they're moving away. Yeah, I think I'll be able to get out and go for a walk tonight. Few sprinkles here and there, they never hurt anybody. How's everybody doing? We are in Florida. We're in Daytona Beach, Florida is where I am currently for a couple days, and then I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna go further south into Florida or go further north up towards Jacksonville, maybe into Georgia. I have a friend that is coming down to Florida. He has a van as well. He's going to come down and do some van camping, the old van life. He's going to be coming down to Florida January 3rd, the 8th. One of those 2 dates. I can't remember. He told me, but I don't know. I didn't write it down and I forgot, but I have a friend that's going to be coming in January, coming down. He's going to come down to Florida, and we're going to do some camping and hanging out. He's going to come down for a month. I'm here for 3 months in Florida. Being from Wisconsin, not a big fan of the cold weather anymore as I get older. I just don't like that cold weather anymore. And I'm fortunate enough, I have a good job and work with some exceptional people I work with that I'm able to take a couple months off at a time and go south in the winter, which is absolutely wonderful. Absolutely love taking off in the wintertime. Oh, hi, you gonna say hi? Say hi. Hi. You're so cute, baby. Aren't you? Oh, yes. She's such a cute dog. I just can't get over how cute she is. I don't know if I've ever told this story, how I acquired Goldie, how she came into my life and I came into her life. But I'll tell you the story how I ended up with Goldie. Have a little puff off my e-cigarette here. This year was Goldie and I's 2-year anniversary of being together. December 24th, 2 years ago, 2022. I'd been looking for a dog for a while. I had a smaller dog before. I had a Pomeranian Yorkie before. You know, a little 5-6 pound dog is what I had before. And my little dog got hit by a car. Copper was his name. He was such a good dog. Such a good dog. I had him, 8 or 10 years I probably had Copper. But I had, between Copper dying and before Goldie and I got together, I'd been looking for a dog for about a year. And I always try to adopt a dog. I don't buy a dog. There's so many dogs, cats, animals in general that need homes or need a place to live in a loving family. So I just kept looking, and I ended up finding her on Craigslist. Is where I found her, of all places. I found her on Craigslist, and I sent the lady a message, and super super cute pictures, adorable pictures of this dog. And with the pictures, she didn't look how big Goldie is. You know, Goldie's a little bigger dog, about 50-60 pounds or so. She didn't look that big in the pictures. I was thinking it was going to be like 20-30 pound dog. Well, I agreed. I finished church. Church had just gotten over, and I looked on Craigslist, and there she was. And I'm like, oh my God, this dog's adorable. I'll take this dog. Send the lady a message, and the lady sends me a message back, and we make arrangements to meet up. I went to the lady's house that afternoon and to meet Goldie to see if we would get along and what she kind of thought of me and stuff like that. And the lady opens the door, and here's this big dog sitting there, and I'm like, oh no. I'm like, shoot, that's bigger than what I was really wanting to get for a dog. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I've already made the commitment, and you're so stinking cute. I'm just gonna deal with it, and I'll figure it out, and I'll work it out. So that is kind of how I ended up getting Goldie. Was December 24th of 2022, and I think that was a Sunday, or was it a Saturday? It was at church. I don't 100% remember the day it was, but it was December 4th when I got her. And she's been such a wonderful dog ever since. Ever since then, she's just been an absolute amazing dog. I love having her with, going car camping. She keeps me busy, that's for sure. Ooh, excuse me. If we're not out, because like on back I have a car carrier as well. On the back of the Prius I have a car carrier, or not a car carrier, but like a cargo carrier that you can put into one of your hitches, or put into your hitch. And I have one of them on here, and I keep an e-bike on that. So if we're not out walking around, Goldie and I out walking around, we're on the e-bike riding around and running around. She keeps me busy and keeps me active. She's such a good dog. I absolutely love her. She's so much fun to have with. So much fun. The only downfall, I guess, that I could say that would be any type of downfall would be here in Florida. Some of the beaches, no matter if you're on the Gulf side or the ocean side, whatever, but a lot of the beaches, they don't like to have dogs, which is, I understand it, because some people don't pick up after their dogs. You know, they're terrible people. They don't know how to pick up after themselves, let alone pick up after a dog. But they don't allow, in a lot of places, dogs on the beaches. So that's the only downfall that I run into when we're in Florida. But other than that, she's absolutely wonderful to have with. And I think tonight, I don't know, I just finished eating before I went live. I was gonna do a video of making dinner tonight, and I just didn't feel like doing it. I wasn't up to it to make a YouTube video. And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna eat in peace and quiet, and then when I get done eating, I'll go live for a little while and see if anybody has any questions about car camping, or just any questions in general about how my Toyota Prius is set up with my fridge, my air fryer, my coffee maker. I have 8 gallons of water over here underneath my air fryer and stuff. My water spigot, 2,000 watt power inverter, 255 amp hour AGM batteries, 220 watts of solar. I have a lift kit in my Prius. I put bigger tires and rims when I put the lift kit in. My e-bike I have on here now. My sweet little fish netting thing that holds. The one thing, car camping in a Prius, you don't have a lot of room to carry a lot of things. So storage is at a premium in a Prius. And I just acquired, if you're fairly new and stuff and don't follow Goldie and I or subscribe to our channel or anything like that, I just acquired a electric chainsaw. Oh my gosh, let me tell you how wonderful that electric chainsaw is. Oh my gosh. So this is my second Prius that I've done car camping in. And my first one, and then even in this one, I've had this one over a year now. I've been car camping in this one, a year and a half maybe or so, give or take. I always used to, you can get a saw and cut stuff by hand, some of the branches when you find deadfall or whatever, dead trees in the woods to cut up firewood. I was always just using that, and then my axe, the split stuff. Let me tell you, after I seen a bunch of other people on YouTube having their electric chainsaws, I'm like, man, I have got to get me one of them chainsaws. This is ridiculous. Cutting things all the time like this down the sides so that I can split it for firewood. And like around my area where I'm from, because originally I'm from Minnesota originally, and I currently reside in Wisconsin, live in Wisconsin now. And the hardware store that I like, or home improvement store I like, is Menards. I don't know if you have them in your area. It's kind of like a Lowe's and a Home Depot, stuff like that. But it started up in Wisconsin is where it started, and Menards they have their own tool brand, just like Lowe's has theirs, and I don't know, does Home Depot have their own tool line? I don't know, because I don't shop at either of them too. But Menards had their chainsaw on sale. You got the charger, you got a 20-volt battery, lithium battery, and then the chainsaw and chain and stuff like that. And I think it's a 12-inch blade, or a 12-inch, whatever you want to call it, where the chainsaw is. The chain is the bar. That's it. I think it's a 12-inch bar on there, and they had it on sale for $100. And I'm like, well, that is stupid cheap, I thought. And then if you're familiar with Menards, they do rebates all the time. Oh, you get 11%. You can save 11% in a rebate. You get it back as a form of a rebate they send you, so that you can buy more crap in their store, come back to their store, buy more crap is basically what it is, a marketing scheme, which it works quite well for them. So it was $100, and then I got 11% off, but for the $100, now I have an electric chainsaw, and man, that thing is freaking phenomenal. I love having that electric chainsaw with. That thing is so freaking awesome. We did some winter car camping before I came south this winter. One of my last videos up north, or close to one of my last videos, we did some solo car camping along the Mississippi River, and that was the first time I had the chance to use it. And oh, what an absolute game changer having that chainsaw with me. Oh, and it doesn't, it's not real big, it's not real big, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. And with my bed here, and because I took the back seats out of the Prius, and I took the front seat out so I could build out my platform and stuff. Then, like, behind me, the platform folds up so that I can get underneath. But underneath here, this area, the platform doesn't fold up because that's my bedside, but I keep the chainsaw over on the back passenger door. It fits perfectly over there. It was almost like it was meant to be. It fits like a glove. What movie is that from? Fits like a glove. Was that an Ace Ventura movie? I want to think that's an Ace Ventura movie. If you happen to know what movie that's from, let me know. I think it's from Ace Ventura. I'm not 100% sure, though. I'm not 100% sure about a lot of stuff. Almost cussed. Shoot. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. Cheers. I'm having some coffee. Coffee with a lot of cream. I like, what kind of cream do I have anyway? I gotta look. I usually get different. Bad thing, like car camping in the Prius and using a Prius and stuff, the way I have mine set up with my fridge right next to me here, and where the passenger seat is, my air fryer and coffee maker over here. In order to open my fridge, I've got to take the basket out because the fridge don't open all the way because this handle gets in the way. But What do you do? It's one of those things with... What do I got here? French vanilla? What is it? Oh, it is French vanilla. French vanilla coffee creamer from Walmart. I need to go to Walmart and do some grocery shopping tomorrow. Tomorrow or the next day. I have a couple days worth of food still in the fridge. But I was gonna hang out in Daytona for a couple days. Probably just hang out in Daytona over the weekend. I was looking on Google Maps for some camping spots, and I found some camping spots that, well, potential camping spots. Excuse me. I use Google Maps a lot to find camping spots, and then I always got to go there and see if you can actually camp there or not. But I found a couple of them that probably maybe an hour of Daytona here that are kind of out in the woods. I wouldn't mind getting back out in the woods, spend another week or so. When Goldie and I, this is our second or third week, end of our second week in Florida. You really lose track of time. Hey, Cece, what's up, buddy? How are you? Hopefully you're doing good. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello, my man. Hopefully you're doing well and you had a good Christmas, my man. For sure. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Son of a beaver. I forgot what I was saying. There was something about going out in the woods. Oh, yeah. Going out in the woods and getting away, get back out. I think this is the end of our second week in Florida. You really lose track of days and times when you don't have anywhere to be and nothing to do, or you don't have to go to work, you don't have to do this, do that. Like today, yesterday, when I was over in Tampa, I met a really, really nice lady over there. I think her first name, if I remember right, is Lynn. I think it was Lynn. She's from Virginia. Super, super nice lady. But I thought Thursday was Saturday because I'm like, well, I was in Dunedin. I stayed in Dunedin for 3 or 4 days. 3 days, 4 days, something like that. I stayed in Dunedin, and in Dunedin, Florida, there's a really nice farmer's market that I like to go to if I'm in that area when it happens to be going on. Well, it happens on Saturdays and Sundays. It happens on the weekends, you know. Well, here I was thinking Thursday was Saturday, and I was telling this lady about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go over there tomorrow. And well, tomorrow was Friday, bud. Today's Friday, you know, and your days just get all screwed up. You lose track of days and time. It's actually pretty wonderful, to be honest with you. It's pretty great. I'm lucky. I'm fortunate. I'm lucky. I'm fortunate. I'm blessed. And I'm extremely grateful. I know that. Because not everybody gets to do this kind of lifestyle or this much car camping as much as I do. I do a lot of car camping, do a lot of traveling. Cece, it is good. It is awesome. It's absolutely wonderful. Good to see you, man. Hopefully the family's doing well. Kira, I talked to her the other day. Said hi to her the other day. She commented on one of the videos and said hi to her and stuff. She's doing fairly good, I think. It's hard to tell by reading somebody's comments, but hopefully she's doing good. And if Kira, if you're watching, hopefully you're doing good, dear. Hopefully everything's well. That's for damn sure. Goldie, she's back there just zonked out. No cares in the world. Right. Well, I'm glad you could open your eyes. You don't want to come up and say hi? Nope. No cares in the world at all. Yeah, we're camped out right next to the Daytona International Speedway. CC is where we're camped out. In a free spot. A free spot. CC, you know that. free camping is pretty much what I like to do all the time. I prefer to do my camping is free. $3.99 is what I like. That's for dang sure. I need to turn this light a little, I think. There we go. Hopefully you can see everything okay. I mean, besides the mirror, I guess. Can't really... I guess I can move it up a little bit, but sorry about your luck. I mean, not a whole lot I can do about it. Cece, what's new in your life, my man? Did Santa Claus bring you everything you wanted for Christmas? I hope he did. He brought me everything I wanted. I have everything I want, and it's right inside this car. I didn't need anything this year. That's how good Santa has been to me over this last year. Look at this monster zit I got right here. Son of a beaver. Stinking thing. Yeah, tomorrow I think I need to do some grocery shopping here before I leave town and head out in the woods. I need to go to Planet Fitness and shower. I was going to go to Planet Fitness today and shower, and I just didn't really feel like going there today. Especially this one here in Daytona. The one here in Daytona. It's a great Planet Fitness. There's nothing wrong with it at all or anything like that. But you can't, like a lot of the Planet Fitnesses, you can camp in their parking lot. They'll let you. This one here, they don't let you because there's I think it's the city of Daytona itself made an ordinance to no car camping because they think everybody that camps in their car is homeless, is what they think. Little do they know, not everybody that camps in their car is not homeless. Far from homeless. Pretty quiet Christmas. Need a new vehicle, but Santa didn't leave one. Oh man, hopefully you didn't hopefully you don't have a vehicle that broke down and you're kind of stranded without one vehicle or something like that. Man, the new vehicles are insane. The price of vehicles are insane. So over in the parking lot for the Daytona Speedway, they must be having an RV show coming up soon because they've been bringing in RVs. Today I've been watching them bring in campers and different campers anyway, and RVs and big motorhomes. Some van life setup ones that they've put on Sprinters and Mercedes and Ford Transits. But I looked at the one Sprinter, the Mercedes Sprinter. They wanted $169,000 for this ridiculous camper on a Mercedes chassis, Sprinter chassis that's built with a camper shell and extremely nice setup. But for $170,000, do you realize what you can do for $170,000 and have that $170,000 make money for you? Oh, I'm not. Oh, geez, there's somebody going by my house. Transmission went. Oh man, that sucks. Sorry about the tranny. Yeah, you can buy a couple houses, rent them out, and make money. Or you can invest it into your 401k. You can put it into the stock market. You can put it in the S&P 500, which always gives you a return. That $170,000, I could have that $170,000 make me $170,000 faster than that piece of shit long. Oh, yeah. That's just insane. The prices of crap. The prices of stuff is just... Hey, Shani, how are you? Oh, people are getting home from work. I set my... I have Ring cameras set up at home around the house and around the shop and stuff like that. And when if I leave for any extended period of time, I usually make the zone where it picks up people. How if you have a Ring camera, or if you have them cameras, I'm sure they're all alike, but you can kind of set up your zone to where you want it to pick up when people go by. Well, since I'm out of town and nobody's at my house or nobody's at my shop, I always put the zone up a little bigger so I can make sure to catch everybody. So I'm catching people that are getting home from work and stuff like that right now. But I like to know what's going on, who's going around, and who's doing what. I'm doing well, thank you. Good. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hopefully your day is wonderful. No matter if it's good, bad, or ugly, it's always good because the good Lord let you wake up this morning and He blessed you with that day. He blessed you with this day. It's a good day. Should be no complaints. Although I know we all got plenty we can complain about. I mean, I'll complain about where I'm staying now. It's a free camping spot, and some of the a-holes that use this area should be ashamed of yourself and should get a boot straight up the, you know, for leaving garbage. The trash that is around here. It's just, what the F is wrong with you people? Seriously. Did your parents not teach you any common sense? No brains in your head? I mean, what? Somebody needs to take you outside with a good old whooping stick, or like would get used back in my day, the milker hose. The milker hose will teach you a lesson, let me tell you. It'll teach you a lesson not to do that again, my friend. So when Goldie and I first got into Florida, we came in over on the Panhandle. I come in through Alabama and come in over on the Panhandle, Crestview. I stayed near Crestview, Florida for like 3 days around Crestview area. Cause there's a lot of free camping around Crestview up in that area, but there's a lot of forest land, state forest land you can camp on for free. So we camped up that way, and every one of the spots I went to had garbage, had trash. Man, if you're somebody that is watching this and leaves trash, shame on you. I hope somebody comes and dumps their garbage can in your front yard. It's such a shame. But we come down, once we came down from Alabama into Florida, went down kind of towards Panama City Beach, Destin, and I drove all along the coastline there, all the way down into like near Destin area, or not Destin, but into Dunedin, where we spent a couple days. But I stayed at a few. Looks cozy. Oh, it's super comfy. Yes, it's super comfy. My bed and my super duper dog. Solar panel, food, cooking utensils, more food storage up here. Oh, let's see, way over. Oh, right there where that green light is. A 2,000 watt power inverter. I'm from Florida. I'm in Florida and not from Florida. I wouldn't mind living in Florida someday, maybe, more than likely. More than likely. Vero Beach. Oh, okay, let's see. Vero Beach. That's on the East Coast side, because I'm in Daytona right now is where I'm at. Do you still live in Vero Beach? But what I was saying is, when we come down, until we got down into Dunedin, I stayed at a bunch of boat ramps, camped out at different boat ramps along the way, on my way down to Dunedin, and every freaking place I stayed at, there was garbage. And it wasn't from, well, I shouldn't say it wasn't from people camping there or whatever, you know, it could have been, but a lot of it was from the people going out hunting. Empty boxes of shells, shell casings, live rounds of shells that had never been shot off. There was like 6 or 8 of them at the one place, that good shells just laying on the ground. But the one boat ramp in particular, I picked up 3 bags of garbage at that boat ramp. 3, not 1, not 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't believe it. And the garbage bags, you know, your regular garbage bag that you would use at home, it was them size of garbage bags. 3 of them. Oh, I couldn't believe it. That It just frustrates me. I had parents that taught me, throw your garbage in a garbage can, throw it in a trash can. Apparently, these mongrels or these whatever, these pigs, their parents apparently didn't teach them, hey, your garbage goes in a garbage can or in a recycling thing, not just out the window, you hillbilly. Should be a, yeah, God, it really pisses me off. If you can't tell, it really pisses me off. I hate that. Pigs, slobs, no common sense, none, zero. Take them out back, take them out in the back 40, put a bullet right in them. Boom. Oh, there's another person going by the house. People are getting home from work. What the heck time of day is it? Oh, I can't. Well, let's see. Can I look on here? I gotta look. It's 6 o'clock here. Oh, yeah, 5:06. Back home, it's only 5:06. I used to live in Bradenton. Okay. I'm gonna keep it real. Well, I'm gonna keep it real, too. What side do you like, the east or the west side of Florida? And don't pull no fast one and say, oh, I like them both. No, you have one. You prefer one over the other. That's just like people that say when they have multiple kids, oh, I don't have a favorite kid. BS. I call BS. You do too. Everybody does. Everybody has a favorite. I have a favorite and I have 2 kids. Oh, it'd be such a cleaner place if everybody would just clean up after themselves. It would be such a clean planet. You drive down the road, you see people throw their garbage out. It makes me want to grab that garbage, follow them, knock on their window, knock, knock, Puddinhead. Here's your garbage back, you idiot. Oh, it just pisses me off to no end. Sorry for fussing like that. You like tight, cozy places, huh? Well, who doesn't? Shoot, who doesn't? Yeah, it would be such a cleaner place. The one thing I will say this about Florida this year compared to last year, and I don't know if that has to do with the man-made weather that goes on with tornadoes in Florida. Okay. But the hurricanes and things that they've had already this year, if it's not all from that. It's not. Because the places I've been, there was never any tornadoes, and then a bunch of the places, didn't have tornadoes or hurricanes or anything like that. And just the garbage, it's just, man, people that do that, your parents are just worthless. Worthless. Absolutely 100% worthless. And if you're somebody that does that, you're worthless. Absolutely. Worthless as tits on a boar. I could see myself taking a nap there. You know what? I could see myself taking a nap there too. Except she takes up so much room. Holy buckets. She'll, at night, she'll come up and sleep in the front seat, curl up in the front seat and sleep up in the front seat. And then it's usually about the time I typically get up in the morning anyway, but it seems like she gets up a little bit before me, and she comes back there and then she lays down next to me. She won't lay next to me at night when we go to sleep, or cuddle up next to me with me at night to go to sleep. She waits till in the morning when it's about time to get up, and then she'll come and cuddle with me for like 10-15 minutes, and then she'll go back to the front seat and leave me all alone. How do you keep warm these chilly nights? Oh, it's been beautiful. If you look on my channel or subscribe to the channel and watch some of the other videos and stuff like that, they're not worth a shit. So don't be looking for something special. I'm terrible at video editing. Terrible at it. I'm terrible at thumbnails. I'm terrible at editing video, but I try and I don't quit. It's been nice down here in Florida so far. I haven't really had to worry about it. I mean, I have this blanket here. Here's one side. Here's the other one. Then I have a sleeping bag underneath that if I need that as well. But I don't know. I've done some camping up in northern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin. One weekend we were down by St. Louis, and it was about 25 degrees at night, and I stay warm with the dog and I, because this is only a Toyota Prius. So everybody knows what a Toyota Prius is. They're awesome. They're bad to the bone. And this one here is the Hot Rod Prius. Hot Rod Prius. That still makes me chuckle when I say the Hot Rod Prius. How ridiculous. Who thinks their Prius is a hot rod? I do. This guy. Shit. But sometimes, you know, if it gets too cold, because I've been in northern Minnesota where it's been about 15, 18 degrees at night, and I'll shut the car off and go to sleep, and I use a candle. With the candle is I'll put a clay pot on top of it. If you go on my channel, if it's a short, I think it's one of my shorts. It's probably a year old. It's one that's back there a little ways. I put a clay pot, and I have a video of it, of the clay pot, how I put it on top, and that clay pot heats up and gives off heat. And I've never been cold. I mean, it might be a little chilly in the morning when a person wakes up, but it's not too terribly bad. I've been fortunate, I guess. I've thought about getting a diesel heater. I've thought about an electric blanket, but I haven't been that cold to where I could justify wasting money on an electric blanket. And they're only 20, 30, 40 bucks, not a lot, but if you don't need it, don't buy it. It's a waste of money. You don't need it. I'm very frugal, you could say, with my money. I work hard for my money, and I don't like to give it away and buy stupid crap. And I don't buy stupid crap. I buy what I need, and that's it. Son of a beaver still cracks me up. CC. Son of a beaver. Well, it's better than saying son of a female dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's better than that. Could have some... This is fun sometimes. They're all absolute. Mischievous fun is always a good time. That is no doubt. Mischievous. That's such a great word. You're being awfully mischievous. Yeah, son of a beaver. Shoot. Enjoy my coffee. I don't know what Goldie and I are going to do the rest of the night. Now it started to sprinkle again. My windshield's all wet. I wonder, can I turn this around here? If you can see it. Yeah. You can see how the windshield's all wet and starting to rain again, unfortunately. Some really bright lights in the background was the Daytona Speedway. I'm right next to the racetrack. Right next to it. It's awesome. Do I stay in a parking lot? I'm in a parking lot right now. Is where I'm at right now. I'm in a parking lot. Hanging out. Doing a bunch of nothing. Relaxing with my dog. I don't know what we'll do the rest of the night. I was hoping it'd stop for a while when I started doing this live stream. It was kind of sprinkling and stuff yet. And then in the process of doing this live stream, my shoe came off. It's starting to sprinkle again, but it stopped in between, and I thought about Goldie and I could go out and go for another walk tonight, but I think it's going to be a night where I watch movies on Amazon or one of those free TV services, because I'm a tightwad. I don't have Netflix, and the only reason I have Amazon is because I'm member, so you get their movies and their radio and TV and crap like that, because I like to order off of Amazon, but I don't have Netflix, I don't have Hulu, and don't have YouTube TV. There's so much free TV out there between like Pluto and Tubi and Crackle, and there's so much free TV out there, and if you know your way around the internet, you can live stream some stuff illegally. That football, you can watch them for free if you know your way around, I guess. Do you stay in a parking? Oh, parking lots are okay. I don't like staying in parking lots because you're limited. You can't have a fire. That's why I'm only going to be in Daytona here for a couple days, hang out here for a couple days and check some things out again, and then I'll take off for the I'm surprised most people are usually home by this time. Usually by 5:15. Oh, it's 5:15, yeah. Most of the neighbors, it seems like they're home by 5:15. But after I spend a couple days here, I'll probably head back out to the woods somewhere. So I can... Are you on Instagram? I am. If you look up the name Prius Brent Goldie, you'll find us on Instagram. You can find us there. I think it's Prius Brent Goldie. Oh, no, it's not. It's Brent Prius Brent Goldie, I think. If you search for it, you'll find it. You'll find it that way. You'll find it. There'll be car camping pictures and stuff on there you can find on Instagram of Goldie and I. But it's Prius Brent Goldie is what it is. Because you can't have it. What did this looks like a business account or something? It said it wouldn't let me do that, so I had to do whatever. Yippee old bop shabam, you know. Yep, I gotta hit the dollar store tomorrow too. Car camping adventures are great. Oh, I love car camping. I've absolutely fallen in love with it, really. I know when I do go back to work, let's see, March. I think it'll be in March, maybe April. I don't know. Whenever I feel like it, I'll go back. But I'll have a hard time going back, because I remember last year when I was down here in Florida. I came to Florida last winter as well, and once it got to be time to go back home, and now I got to go back to work every day, you know, and it's just like, son of a beaver, this sucks, going to work every day. But eventually you got to go back to work. Uncle Sam's gonna want his money. Uncle Sam wants his taxes. He wants to take it. The greedy son of a bitch. Ooh, the greedy son of a beaver. I mean, is what I meant to say. Son of a gun. Try not to swear. The good man above does not like that swearing. And I try not to. All right, well, I try to do about an hour. When I do a live stream, it's been an hour. 54 minutes. CC, good to see you, buddy. I hope everything is well with you and your family and everything, man. Hopefully everything's going well. Hopefully you get your transmission fixed. Man, them can be expensive sometimes. Holy buckets. So good luck with that. Don't you have a pickup? Isn't it like a F-250 or something? For some reason that rings a bell that you have like a Ford pickup or something like that. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but shoot, that's going to be expensive. Hey, can't you take it to that one place? What is it? AMCO or something. I remember their commercials years ago. I remember the AMCO commercials or whatever the hell it was called. Yeah, F-350. Yeah, see, I did remember. This little peanut brain that I have up there does still work sometimes. Sometimes it forgets crap, though. Unfortunately, it forgets crap. But, all right, it's been 55 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Goldie and I. What's your dog's name? I'm going to keep it real. My dog's name is Goldie. Goldie girl. Hence the name Prius Brent Goldie. Very expensive. Yeah. What's that going to run, Cece? Is that between like a $3 and a $5 bill to get fixed at the end of the day? Oh, I can just see that being expensive. I bet you that's $3,000 to $5,000 to fix. Holy Jesus. Oh, that about bring tears to my eyes. I don't like spending that kind of money at one time. I don't like spending money, period. I'd rather save it. Oh, I don't know if Goldie would mind a show or not. You never know. You would just have to ask her. I mean, the way it looks, doesn't mind anything. You could probably steal everything in the car the way it looks. All right, I better get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. I enjoyed chatting with you guys, giving you a little bit of an update where we're at today. I enjoy doing my lives. Now that I do have more time on my hand, you'll notice that I'll be doing more lives since I'm not so busy with work and have a lot of free time. You guys have a good night. Peace, love. Thank you for watching. Oh, I gotta hit the button. See you later.